Time for sports. The Elgeyo Marakwet County Development and Implementation Coordination Committee has recommended the immediate termination of the contract for the rehabilitation of KAMARINY Stadium. The committee, chaired by the County Commissioner Dr. Ahmed Omar, said they were dissatisfied with the slow progress of the rehabilitation works by Funan contractors.
We are really baffled by the slow progress being made by Funan Construction, that is in charge of the contract at KAMARINY Stadium. We are not at all happy based on our progress evaluation after every 1 month or two, and based on visits by CAS from Nairobi, Minister of Sports, and based on the promise given by Funan Construction. We are convinced that this project, the contractor has to be terminated, the contract has to be terminated immediately, and another contractor who is willing and who is able to continue with the work.
The county commissioner said though the stadium was supposed to be completed and handed over to the government by September, only 30% of the works have been done and the 70% remaining cannot be completed within 1 month.
The contractor has failed to proceed on the work regularly and diligently as required by the contract document. I think the last time he was on site, we don't even know. He has not been on site for a long time. The last time his agent was with CAS, Hassan Nur, is that he promised that by September the project will be complete. Yet we know, even today, it is only 30% complete. The remaining works are so massive, 70% will not be completed in a month's time. So that convinced us that he's not capable, he doesn't have the capacity to do this work.
KAMARINY Stadium, which started in 2016, is one of the county flagship projects in a county that takes pride in producing star athletes who have brought honor to the country. The lack of a stadium has left especially young upcoming athletes with no place to train after the rehabilitation work stalled in 2017 due to non-payment. The works started in June this year after the government released part of the payment with a promise that they would be completed within 4 months. Frederick Muki for Channel 1 Sports.
Aspirants in the forthcoming Football Kenya Federation elections want the Sports Dispute Tribunal to throw out a case seeking to stop the contested poll. The Sport Dispute Tribunal on Tuesday declined to grant orders stopping the elections, saying it will not hesitate to nullify the process if it finds that it falls short of the democratic principles and rules governing the exercise.
Kwa hivyo mimi nasema hii kura tunaenda ya 3, tafadhali wache kuwe kura ya mwisho. Na angependa pia kurai sana SDT ambaye inaangalia masuala ya spoti, kama kuna malumbano waweze kutupilia mbali hizi kesi za football elections, na wache watu waweze fanya uchaguzi ili watu waweze fanya uamuzi ili mpira yetu iweze kusonga mbele.
Those guys were in court. For sure they have no interest of football at heart, because we've been there for the last 2 elections, and I believe that all the ruling that SDT gave, compelling FKF and even the board to make some changes, they all happened.
Mambo ya kotini kila wakati haitusaidii. Talent mingi zinapotelea kwa sababu ya hii mambo ya mvutano. Na right now sisi tuko ready tufanye elections na ball iendelee.
Na vilabu wanajua kazi yetu, na pia watupatie tamu nyingine kama tunavyoomba. Tumewasaidia kwa hii miaka 4 kwa kuendeleza mpira wetu. Wakituongezea tamu nyingine, kama mimi nikisema mimi wakiniongezea tamu nyingine kunipatia kiti cha chairperson, kuna mengi nitawazidishia kuyafanya.
And across our borders, Bournemouth beat Crystal Palace 11-10 in a CARABAO Cup shootout after a goalless draw to set up a third-round tie with Manchester City. After all 20 outfield players scored, Wade Hennessy saved Bournemouth keeper Asmir Begovic's sport kick, but then blazed his own over the bar. David Brooks scored his second kick of the shootout, and Begovic saved Luka Milosevic's effort to send the championship side through. Following the win, the side will now face holders Manchester City next week. In other results, West Ham hammered Charlton 3-0, while Newcastle claimed a 1-0 victory over Blackburn. Aston Villa thrashed Burton 3-1 as Watford won 3-0 against Oxford United. And staying in England, Arsenal captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has signed a new 3-year deal with the club. The 31-year-old striker joined the Gunners in January of 2018 and won the English Premier League Golden Boot in his first full season in 2018-2019. Aubameyang's contract was due to expire at the end of the 2020-2021 season, meaning he would have been free to talk to other clubs from January. The Gabon striker scored in Arsenal's victory at Fulham on Saturday, the first game of the new Premier League season. He also scored 2 goals against Chelsea in the FA Cup final in July, securing the Gunners' place in next season's Europa League. Since joining Arsenal, Aubameyang has scored 72 goals in 111 appearances in all competitions. In 86 Premier League appearances, he has scored 55 goals and made 12 assists.